Hi, my name is Stella Nyavurabao, and I'm joining you from Nairobi, Kenya. Uh, Hoping the birds will join us at some point. Um, and I'm here to invite you to the Bura experiment. How many tribes in Africa do you reckon have climate knowledge in their native language? This is a question we hope to answer through the experiment. Bura is a word that has origin in East Africa. For some Kenyan tribes, it means rain. And yes, my name is derived from this word, but I was actually named after my grandmother. It means that someone further up, a woman further up the family tree, was born during a rainy season, and the rest of us who followed were named after her. Um, for other natives, it means a cat. In Tanzania, it means leader in Africa. So it's one word that has multiple meanings. And rain is closer to our mission. In Africa, Indigenous identity and culture are tied to community and land. For example, Kikuyus in Kenya prayed for Bura, they prayed for rain um, when drought occurred while facing Mount Kenya, or Mount Kirinyaga as they called it. The colonial lists came along and decided that name was too long or whatever, and shortened it to Kenya, what the country is now called. And this is just one of many stories that link communities to land that are all important. The science on climate on changing climate systems says that events will continue to increase both in frequency and intensity. Makes sense that this information should reach the most vulnerable communities first, right? Um, without assuming that an awareness of floods and droughts means an awareness of climate change. Raising awareness would make all other climate efforts possible. It would give them an understanding that the risks are global and systemic and linked to fossil fuel burning, um, but that they can take local action to reduce exposure. We know that global leaders have been slow to respond to climate injustices, if at all. And it's not fair that the suffering continues to suffer in the name of delays, waiting on these those responsible to recognize their pain. It is unfair that we have come to this point, but it is important that while we seek justice on the global front, we shouldn't let that down, that we explore local regeneration of people and planet. And while this is happening in some places, it is not commonplace, and yet it should be. What if we made natives who speak English or any of the other popular languages such as Swahili and French aware of this awareness gap? Would that inspire them, those who are environmentally conscious, to move in and fill the gap? Consider this our experiment. First, we plan to carry out the pilot phase, which should take about 3 months, where we'll map out the Kenyan rural community that are aware of the climate, the science in their languages, and those that are not. We hope to process about 30 tribes during this phase, and later on during the execution phase, about 2,500, as far and wide as we can go. And to do this, we need your help. With your support, we'll be able to hire a team of project leads, field assistants, and tools for promotion and outreach. And that support will go a long way in making sure that we have enough resources to see the experiment through. Thank you for your interest thus far in our project, and we hope you feel encouraged to support us.